Hello and welcome back to the next video in the Journal Your Stories series. And actually, I was thinking that this could be more like a journal with me. So I don't know if I'll go back and change the name up in my titles for the other ones, but I think as a continuation of this project, I do believe I'm going to be calling this a journal with me. Um, so basically, I'm using the same technique of using gelatos as my background. And today's prompt is "and away we go." And so this is basically, I really, really, really like this technique. It's a lot like watercolor in the background, but this one seems to dry a little bit faster. Although um, my wipes are fairly new, so they're extra moist, and so I do have to use a dryer later on to get this where I can start working on it fairly quickly. But isn't it fun? I just love this technique of actually adding color, but and actually using gelatos. I haven't used them in so long, so I've been using them quite a bit since I've learned this technique. So basically, you just kind of scribble some color on, and then take wet baby wipe, and then just kind of smudge over your your uh, your sorry, tongue tied this morning. You just smudge over the color and smear it in. So that is that technique. Yeah, it's early this morning, so I am very tongue tied. But basically, what this page is about is I am in the very depths of planning out Camp Wonderland. And basically, this is a an event that I have going on in the end of April. And so I spent the weekend with my sister and my mom and my daughter a couple weeks ago, and I wanted to actually end my month of February because I was with them throughout the last weekend in February and we were planning out the camp. So I really wanted to do a page that talked about, and away we go, like here we go, we're off to planning. And so I definitely wanted to document that and put that as Sunday in my journal. So this is what this page is all about. So I'm just kind of flipping through some journaling cards. These are actually from this upcoming Kits month. So yeah, so I realize it's still kind of wet, but the journaling cards are from the Miss Imagination March kit that's coming out in a couple of days. And so I wanted to use some of those because they're really fun. They're about having fun, and I really, really enjoyed our weekend. And also, of course, planning out Camp Wonderland has been so much fun because it's letting your imagination go and just thinking of, so I can do so many things. But I know that it's only a weekend long, and so I have to really uh, not go overboard to where ladies that are joining us, will be able to also. It's basically a creative, crafty weekend, is what Camp Wonderland is. So, um, anyway, so we're basically, I'm just kind of adding these journal cards in. Again, this is just part of that kit and just creating a background here. I am busting out my favorite washi. One of my favorite washi's is this um, Alice in Wonderland washi. I actually purchased two of these when I bought them because I love them so much, and I'm finally going to be using the second one up. So it has it looks like little watercolor illustrations of Alice. So yeah, so basically, I get a lot of questions on Camp Wonderland, and to sum it up, basically it's a get together for a weekend with a bunch of ladies, and we're going to craft and create and have fun and laugh out loud and be creative all weekend. So, and I have some little crafts and things that we're going to be doing. So, so yeah, so we're going to be eating, and it's actually at the glamping inn where you stay the night there, and you basically can wear your pajamas all day if you want to for It runs Thursday through Sunday and Thursday evening through Sunday morning. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. But so I used some book pages to cut out Alice in Wonderland, and I wrote out camp because I thought, oh, I'll just put Alice in, camp. But then I remembered I had this printable that actually has Camp Wonderland in it. So I decided that's what I was going to end up using in this book instead of using the cutout that I just had. But yeah, so I have been picking up some Alice in Wonderland little golden books for several, well, I mean, for over a year, if not more. I'm about to sneeze. I am so sorry. Excuse me. So, so anyway, I have lots of images that I'm going to be using throughout this event and actually going to be creating a little packet with some ephemera for everybody that is going to be joining us. And so those little golden books are going to be coming in quite handy. And I probably have like 4 or 5. And so I plan on just kind of taking those apart and then just dividing out the pages so that everybody can document their event and have some Alice ephemera to add to their journals and their planners or whatever, however they document and play. They have some stickers and whatnot that they can, and ephemera that they can add to their journals. So yeah, so I'm going to just kind of be adding stickers. I'm going to be adding some background here. We're going to be there's that Be Creative. I love that. These are just little word cutouts that are part of those journaling cards, and so I'm just adding those to the page. And I thought they were a perfect match for this page. But yeah, so, oh, and a few minutes ago, you saw me flip to the front of my journal, and that's where these calendars really come in handy. February is such a different month as far as not having the 30 or 31 days. So I had to kind of see what was the last day. I mean, I know that it only has 28 days, but I'm still kind of catching up a little bit on my journal, and so I wanted to make sure that I didn't put in the wrong date for Sunday. So that's why those little calendars at the front are always very handy to have in your journal. I'm doing some lettering here. I don't have really fun lettering, but I love to have my handwriting in here. And it also, I don't buy a whole lot of alphabet letters just because um, for one, you end up having a lot of overage, and I don't know. I just have always just kind of since my scrapbooking days, I used to always use lettering, and now I just kind of say, I'm just going to add my handwriting. So I'm just kind of adding some fun cursive and bubble letters of "Let the fun begin" because it is full throttle. You guys planning out this is just yeah, we are in full swing. I am actually just using simple, inexpensive Crayola markers that I have. I bought several packs of those, and before I think I probably would have been a little like, oh, I don't want to use these, but they're fun. They work. They do the trick. I don't have any problems with them. So, um, and they're super inexpensive, which is nice. And these are Posca markers that I'm using. I'm just adding some dots here and there to kind of come to add a little bit of more text, not necessarily texture, but look. What's the word I'm looking for? Some different dimensions, maybe not even dimensions, but just to kind of add break up some pages, and also to kind of like add the two pages together, adding some yellow dots. And I just got a message, so that's why it hung up. Let's see if it's going to pick up where we left off. Okay. And so yeah, so I had some extra washi left over, and or not extra washi, but I just kind of put some washi there. One of the things that I'm really trying to work on is not having everything in nice and neat and up front. Um, so I just kind of put those to the side there a little bit. kind of at an angle instead of like straight up and down. I noticed that I have a tendency to do that, and I don't want this. I want this to be kind of a fun, junky journal, and so I don't want to have everything just so, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm just kind of adding some stickers. I added those sparkly star stickers. Those are actually foam stickers. As I mentioned in other journals, other videos, I really like the foam stickers. I used to not, and now they're one of my favorites. So okay, so I stopped the video here. There's another foam sticker. Speaking of them, these I bought at Hobby Lobby for really inexpensive, but I just stopped. I did my journaling for this page, and so I'm just kind of filling in some little blanks here and there. Um, I decided that I had these little cute teacup charms that I wanted to add onto the side. I found that I saw this on actually on YouTube, Melanie Sullivan, and she did a, what was it, where you trash your journal or whatever, uh, wreck this journal. I'll leave a link down there below to her. And she anyway, she added all these little tabs on the side with with charms, and they are so cute. I love that idea. So I found some little teacup charms because we are, I don't want to let all the secrets out about Camp Wonderland, but we are having a tea party. And so I really wanted to add that to the page. And so I just took a piece of felt here, used my pinking shears, and just kind of cut so it has an edge on there. And then I'm just going to be taking there's that little teacup, and there's this, it's like a safety pin, but it's called a um, light bulb safety pin, I think. But it's because it's in the shape of a light bulb. And um, so yeah, so I'm just kind of adding that. And I just love this. I love adding the texture of the felt, and then, of course, the texture of isn't it cute, of the charm itself. I think it just adds a little something to the page. So added a few more stickers, and really that's a wrap. That's, see how easy and creative you can just kind of add things to the page and make it your own. It's just fun. So yeah, I'm just kind of adding some stickers here and there, but other than that, I feel good about this page, and it wraps up February. All right, you guys, I appreciate you watching. I hope to see you in my next video.